Okay. Testing. Testing. Alright, we're working. So, yeah guys, it's time for the finale of Spider-Man 2. I mean, this will probably be the finale. But yeah, we're at 83%. So yeah. Okay, yeah, all the audio is working. So, without any further ado, let's finish it. This is not just going to be the end of Spider-Man 2, it's going to be the end of this entire series thus far.
Gotta get to Dr. Connors. Hopefully Harry didn't hurt him.
So yeah, let's end on a high note. Oh yeah, Spider-Bot. So yeah, I just remembered before starting this stream that I still have to get the rest of those.
Coming with me.
Yet another mysterious Spider-Bot. I feel like my mind is playing tricks on me. Yeah, the Mysterio Spider-Bot. Oh man. That like view of the city, that's so good. Hey Pancake Lord. Alright, just a few Spider-Bots left. I could probably just wait until post-game to collect a lot of them. Yeah, so we got the TASM 2 suit and the track suit.
Symbiote's dropping in. Way easier with two people.
Okay, that's a very rare finisher.
Get that last hit in. Ah, hubris. It defeats us all.
I'm not sure if I've seen that one before. I mean, I probably have. But yeah. Okay, I am wondering though. When I get to the Miles Morales original scene, should I switch my suit? Because I'm thinking if I switch my suit there, I'll probably change to the, hold on. Where is it? Yeah, this one. I'd probably change to this one. Across the Spider-Verse? You know what? This actually does seem like a pretty good combo. Alright, yeah, I dig it. Yeah, we'll do that.
Someone's gonna get killed in all that. I gotta move. How about a timeout?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Pancake Lord. I'm definitely glad that I streamed this playthrough now, because that is perfect. The chat made the game experience better.
Probably too much to ask for these hunters to stop hunting stuff.
Although that's kind of normal, I guess. Because it's always fun hanging out with you guys.
Doing?
Oh, the scene is so good. Seeing Norman confront Harry as Venom.
Please. Just give me back my son.
We are your son.
Oh, so good. The way he says, "We are your son."
Look at us. We are healthy. Strong.
How it started versus how it's going. First game ended with Harry in the tank, Norman saying, "I love you, son," and now we're here, Harry as Venom, saying, "We are your son."
Where's the rest of it?
Dude, the way his eyes move is so good.
Please don't. What's he gonna do with that thing?
Bro got that Oreo McFlurry tendrils.
You need to know. Harry's gone. Host and symbiote are perfectly fused. I'll find a way to save him. You can't. But you can still stop the symbiote. How?
This is also awesome how it's kind of like between odds at the choice of
Please.
killing Harry
Save
or
my boy.
not. Because, yeah, what Connor said, it's the only way, killing him is the only way to save him, but Peter's like, well, there has to be another way, I can't kill him. Pancake Lord really wants those 19 inches of Venom. Alright, here we go, guys! Web of Shadows 2.0, it's official now.
Oh my god. Spider-Man, I know
know you're seeing what I'm seeing right now. We've got a lot of New Yorkers being attacked by these things.
I'm on it. Stay safe out there. All he needed was that meteorite. Now he can heal the world. This isn't what we meant.
Only slightly annoying thing now is that sometimes when you try to do air tricks, you'll just do a swing kick because enemies are everywhere.
Symbiotes are trying to get at those people! It's okay, they're gone. Those
Yeah, in controls. Yeah. Okay, air trick mode. Square is pressed to enter air trick mode, persists through other actions while swinging. Yeah, toggle maintain. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
trouble. I'm coming. Those symbiotes won't stop until they get inside. Stay calm, everyone. I can handle this.
Okay, that does feel a little bit weird, but I think I'll get used to it. Yeah, we'll probably finish the game tonight.
Beast is open to anyone.
Maybe you're not so bad after all. Thank you.
Miles, we have to talk.
No kidding. There are nests popping up everywhere. Sending you coordinates now.
Got it.
Watch yourself out there, man. This is something else.
Harry.
Okay, now it's time to switch the suit.
find you, buddy. We'll find you. Somewhere.
Yes. I really do like the Across the Spider-Verse suit. Alright, here we go, guys.
That suit's not an alien, is it?
It's time for a Miles Morales original, you know? One of one.
Looks good.
You bet it does.
What happened, man?
Harry got the meteorite.
Thing I like about this suit is
Connor said we can't save him, so we have...
I do like the red lines on it.
I can't lose him.
I actually like this sort of recent
can't do this
design
again.
trend with Miles' suit of having
It's all
a
me
red
that was
line go across the suit,
in your head.
since his regular
It's not your
upgraded
fault.
suit in this game also has
She wanted
that,
to save
and I
you.
think it's a really cool detail.
Save all of us.
She never thought about herself. Even when she was struggling to breathe.
If May, my dad, if they were here, they would want us to stop thinking about them. They want us to help people. To fight. Harry's still in
He's
there,
right.
and we're gonna fight like hell to get him back.
Oh yeah.
Call the play, coach.
Yes, I love that. How he says, "Call to play,
Split up.
coach." That's a reverse of how Miles said that to Peter in
Find
the
the
first
meteorite?
game.
I'll clear that nest out.
You got it, Spider-Man.
Ready to get started.
Okay, so in regards to the evolved suit, yeah, I did want to talk about this. So, I don't think the suit itself is necessarily that bad. But it's just kind of, it just feels out of place because there wasn't really any build up to it. It just comes out of nowhere. And thing about the suit is that I've seen a lot of people say that it looks like something that Haley would have made. So my personal headcanon is that Miles made this suit to impress Haley. And also since it has like the blue stuff, which is also why a lot of people like to call this the Colgate suit. But yeah, it's got the blue stuff, so I think he wanted a suit to account for his new blue electric abilities. So that's basically my headcanon. The suit was made to account for his new electric abilities as well as the fact that he wanted to impress Haley. I will say though, I think this suit would actually look a lot better if he actually wore the hood. That would look good. If they ever decide to keep this suit in Spider-Man 3, maybe it would be cool to get a feature where like you could toggle hoods on and off. But yeah. Oh, I have the Spider-Verse animation on. I'm actually gonna turn that off. Normally I would keep it on. But since we're trying to do a more
Clear it out and move on to the next.
like, I guess, cinematic approach, yeah, I don't want that on.
Countdown begin.
Since we're...
Looks like that scared you, huh?
yeah, we played the first game with the TASM 1 suit, and we're playing this game with the TASM 2 suit, so we're basically, like, doing a TASM timeline type of thing. We're trying to make it look like what it would look like if, like, all this stuff happened within the TASM verse.
What? Hello?
I don't think I realized how good the music for this portion is until now.
I can't let them get to the heart.
How's it going, Spider-Man?
I think I'm almost done clearing this nest. But Pete, I'm hearing these voices.
I hear them too.
Keep looking for that meteorite. Don't let him get in your head. That's not Harry talking.
Right. You're right. Call me when you finish up.
Stay focused, Pete. Your time's running out. This better work. That did it.
There we go. Also, my combo was really good.
No way that thing is talking to me.
Come with us.
Yeah, that's kind of weird, Pancake Lord. How people kind of misinterpret you saying that you like monkeys.
What the hell? Where am I?
You are home. Finally, you are where you belong.
Is this what happens when people turn into symbiotes?
You are safe here. Everyone you love is safe here.
My head. I have to find a way out.
Why would you leave? We are here. You can be too. You, Peter, us.
This isn't where I belong, Harry. Neither do you. Come on, Miles. Come on.
Let us heal you.
This was a really cool thing to see.
Not the way, Harry. You know that. Pete and I, from this. Haley?
Yeah, that's kind of how I interpret things as well, Pancake Lord. That when Venom eats people, the food goes to the symbiote, not the host. So yeah, interesting thing actually is that
Pete, I saw the meteorite.
Miles was actually supposed to get a symbiote in this game too. I assume the scene that we just saw was when that was supposed to happen,
Wait for me though, man. Harry.
but they ended up scrapping that from the game, which I actually think it was a good idea because I think it would have felt a little bit repetitive if Miles also ended up getting a symbiote.
You think Harry's there? I'm serious, Pete. Just give me 10 minutes. You cannot do this alone.
Right. Call me when you're done. Sorry, Miles, but I can't waste any time. There's the subway entrance.
Yeah, I watched one of the Planet of the Apes movies.
Just have to clear out this bridge.
It actually had James Franco in it.
I won't let them hurt you.
Who of course was Harry Osborn in the Raimi trilogy.
Venom! I know you're here.
But yeah, I actually enjoyed that.
Yes, I'm here, buddy. I know. Just hang on. I'm coming.
I'll also say, a nice detail that I think would have been cool is if you could change your tendril colors to whatever you want. So that you could have like blue tendrils, orange tendrils.
Come on.
It also would have been funny because then like, if I have like yellow tendrils, then I could joke about how it's like, oh ha ha ha, it's like Zipcaster in Splatoon 3.
I have to get underground. I can't leave these people behind.
Which, I mean, there's no way that the whole Zipcaster thing wasn't a Spider-Man reference, considering all the Spider-Man references they made in the dialogue of the story mode. I was actually thinking of posting a video about, oh, I had to scratch, so I couldn't touch. But anyway, yeah, I was thinking of posting a video about other games that have Spider-Man references in them.
Harry, can you hear me?
But I just never ended up doing that, since I felt like there wasn't enough to talk about. But I might actually have earlier today I thought of a few more things, so I might actually have some ideas. But yeah, the Angry Birds 3 movie. Yeah, I heard that they announced that.
Hey, everything all good with Haley? Not yet, but you still owe me a few more minutes. Hang tight. Haley! No! What are you doing here?
Alright, here we go, guys.
I was trying to save.
Bro, Peter, Miles the better mentor. Be patient, man.
I like you so much, and I think you like me.
Oh yeah, this scene.
Do you want to go out? Like, on a date?
Yeah, you got that right.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, when I played this game for the first time, this scene made me shout like a girl, and my sister was like, are you okay?
Well, it's a date then. After all this is over.
Yay! Yeah, that was like one of the biggest things I wanted to see in this game. That was... I'd actually say, other than like, who is Venom gonna be, like, this was the biggest question that I wanted answered, was, are they gonna have Miles and Haley get into a relationship in this game?
Hey, it's Harry. Leave a message.
Hey, buddy. I talked to Dr. Connors. He says you're too far gone, but I know that's not true. Harry, I messed up. I was terrible to you. Your dream, our dream, healing the world. I'm sorry.
It's a shame that this is probably gonna be as close as we're gonna get to seeing Andrew Garfield fight Venom.
I can't.
Andrew deserved better, man.
I want to help you, Harry! Oh no.
Spider-Man, where are you? Did you go down there?
You were right. It has to be here. He has to... I'm sorry, I couldn't...
I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside.
It's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay. I have to get to that meteorite. I'm so close.
I mean, I could get why some people wouldn't really care that much about Haley, actually, because
I'm trying.
I
buddy.
feel like you have to play those side missions in Miles Morales in order to really, appreciate the character, because that one scene where, she gives Miles her scarf
Miles.
and says, "It looks better on you than it did on me," like, that was so sweet. That was the moment that really made me, want to see them become a couple.
Harry. What are you?
Also, here's what I like about this version of Venom. First of all, though, I gotta say, when Venom said, "Thanks for coming, Pete." Like, come on, you gotta admit, that's something classic Venom would say. But, yeah, main reason why I like this version of Venom, like, he doesn't want to destroy Spider-Man or anything. Like, he just wants Peter by his side. That's actually a very interesting take on the character.
Not cool.
We can't stay here.
And I prefer these type of Venom stories where Venom is actually someone who used to be Peter's friend. So stuff like the Ultimate Comics, Spectacular Spider-Man, and this.
You good, man? We need to call MJ. I know where the meteorite is.
MJ, we all need to meet up at May's house.
What's going on up there, guys?
It's the meteorite that the symbiote arrived in. He's using it to transform the city. I know where it is.
And we're gonna steal it. Time to game plan.
I'm in. See you guys at home.
Yeah, another cool thing actually about the whole Web of Shadows 2.0 thing with the symbiote invasion is actually that you could swing off of the symbiote tendrils.
Another nest. Last one was rough. Hello? Anyone here? This is Black Cat's old hideout. This is gonna get loud.
Okay. You'll be back. Yeah. So yeah, we are at the end game, but I'm gonna do the rest of the symbiote nests first. Okay, welcome back. Less than 30 seconds. Oh yes, this battle theme is so good. I actually listen to this pretty often.
Gotta save these people. Yes.
Oh, a spider bot. Ah, JJ.
Listeners, I implore you, stay inside your homes. Lock the doors. Board the windows. Trust no one. The city is overrun with a miasma of massive, oppressive tendrils emanating from the ground beneath our feet, spawning creatures from what feels like hell itself. They're capturing us, converting us, and will soon overtake us. Don't give them the chance. While the government sits on its hands, my loyal listeners have taken to the forums, looking for any signs of weakness these creatures show. We will defend ourselves. We know we can't count on the Spider-Men to save us. If this last week's events have proven anything...
Me, I'm gonna try and play Spider-Man 2 without giving anyone concussions. Progress, 5%.
Stay safe. Remain vigilant. We will get through this. New York does not go down without a fight. And I will be there, right next to you, on the front line. Godspeed. And may we all see tomorrow.
Is that letting me grab the spider bot? Oh wait. Yeah, maybe it's because there's a symbiote here. Yeah, there we go.
I don't know what it is, but I just love this spider bot.
Would you look at that? This one has May's favorite colors. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Let's check the map. Another spider bot.
Dare I say it? Kind of cute.
Looks like Alexi's design. But in what universe would he ever use a spider bot? Oops.
Can't let him get inside that store! Where'd those symbiotes come from?
I possess 19 inches of anti-venom.
Where'd those symbiotes come from?
I wonder how much Rhino weighs. Probably as much as... Okay. Yeah, I love that they went full on Web of Shadows mode for the final bit of the game. It really gave me that nostalgia.
Better check out that nest and get ready for some grim dark. Sonic burst is ready. I'm sort of. Ah! They keep coming!
Alright, I'll see you soon, Pancake Lord. Oh, I could build up a finisher, yes. Ooh! Oh snap, symbiote bombs. 30 seconds left.
Almost there!
Alright, welcome back.
Thanks, Spider-Man. We were trying to move the gallery pieces when they attacked. That artwork may be valuable, but not as valuable as your lives. Stay safe.
Damn it. Sorry, we're down south.
Folks, listen up. If you can hear this podcast and you're still on the island of Manhattan, shelter in place. Seal the windows. Do not leave.
What did I think of the
your
Summer
homes.
Games Fest? I actually didn't
Responders
really
are
watch a
organizing
lot of
emergency
it
medical and focused evac. Feast is delivering food and survival supplies.
because
Socials for
basically,
up-to-the-minute route info.
yeah, I had
Sign up
to
in the comments with any reports of folks in need.
I had practice with my Splatoon team
I know you're scared.
while it was going on, but I got to see like the beginning of it. So I did see the trailer for Batman Arkham
Ain't
Shadow.
giving up. So damn it, we're not giving up either. Stay strong, Luke.
I will say it is actually kind of cool to see Roger Craig Smith as Batman again, even if it's just a VR game.
Where's the heart of the nest? Need to move that car. Okay, let's do this. This never gets easier.
But yeah, the big thing I'm sure a lot of people were looking forward to was Spider-Man 2 DLC. Of course, they didn't show that. But yeah, that's okay. Oh, I will say though, there is a announcement there that was actually kind of cool. Is yeah, a Power Rangers game. I'm not really like a Power Rangers fan, but like that did actually look kind of cool. It's like how they did the TMNT games recently. So I'm just clearing out all the mess because I'm doing all of the content in the game.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Take care of yourselves, okay?
Finale combo, black suit normal with anti-venom style. For Miles, Dark Ages. Anti-venom or absolute carnage. Yeah. I've seen people do stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Okay, I haven't done any symbiote nests as Miles, so I'll do a few with him. And the fact that we're doing these in Brooklyn and Harlem, not Harlem, Queens, feels actually pretty rewarding. I feel like if anything,
I'll do what I can. Just stay back. Better check out.
yeah, I think it would actually be canon that Peter would do all of the symbiote nests in Manhattan, and Miles would do the ones in Brooklyn and Queens.
Keep him away from the heart.
Miles' finishers on the symbiotes are actually quite cool. Prediction for Spider-Man 3? I'd actually like to hear what you'd have to say. But for any predictions I have, I'm gonna say this. I don't think Peter is gonna die. Because they kind of already, even if it was temporary, they kind of already did that in this game, where Peter got stabbed by Craven.
Find an indoor gym till it's safe out here.
So I feel like doing that would just be a bit.
Spider-Man.
Also, yeah, here.
Norman Osborn.
I was about to say, yeah, also say that there's a
I already spoke to
phone call with Mr.
Now I
Osborn
spoke to you, my son.
when you play as Miles.
He needs.
We're not gonna let anything happen to your son.
Do I have your word?
I know what it's like to lose someone too.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's actually a cool detail.
Someone's not gonna survive that fight unless I
But yeah,
jump
in
in.
regards to
Don't worry,
Peter
I'll stay
not
out of your way.
dying in Spider-Man 3, I think they're actually gonna give the game a happy ending, where they're gonna have Peter and MJ get married. Which a lot of Spider-Man stories don't end on a happy note, so that would actually be kind of refreshing.
Nice work. We should team up again sometime.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Miles, oh my god, Haley's dead. Peter, how did...
Did I do that?
Yeah, how did she...
Got that dog and that dog.
Another nest. Where'd it go?
Other Spider-Man 3 stuff, I guess.
You can do this, Miles.
Not necessarily predictions that, like, I think are 100% going to happen, but it's just, like, fun stuff to think about. Like, it's not the type of thing where it's like, oh yeah, I definitely think this is gonna happen in the game. And would, like, bet money on it, but it's, like I said, just a fun thing to think about. So, what if they actually have you play as Green Goblin? Because the Spider-Man 2002 movie tie-in game actually had that, where there was a cheat code that you can use that let you play as Green Goblin, even though it was Harry in the suit. Because I think the explanation for that was that they had Josh Keaton do the voiceover for the game in case they couldn't get Toby. But they did end up getting Toby, so I guess in order to not let all that dialogue go to waste, they added that mode into the game.
Almost there!
But yeah, considering the fact that we played as Venom in this game, maybe playable Goblin can happen. Let me think, what else? Okay. In regards to gameplay, I think it'd be cool if they added a mechanic where you can do air tricks in the middle of a web swing.
Get inside.
That would be cool. Okay, so since this one is close to... Oh. Oh, JJ.
You must be asking, when did this turn into a science fiction podcast? I'll tell you, when fiction became reality. As a boy, I would read stories of beings from other worlds who wreaked great terror upon our planet. And righteous heroes who wouldn't back
Miles, wow, it's the end of it all. Peter, yep. Well, Miles, I gotta move on. And you gotta experience more trauma. As I live with MJ. Miles, wait, what?
What I wouldn't give for our boring lives to return now. I look out the window and I see a city in panic. Shelter. Cries unheard and unanswered. I feel hopeless. Powerless in the face of the world tearing itself apart and being remade in an unrecognizably foreign fashion. Those stories used to have happy endings. But I can't promise one right now. All I know is that we need a hero to rise. And no, before the calls come in, I am not talking about the spider. I'm talking about our government and the duly elected officials with the power to do something. Save the costumes for Halloween. We need the army.
Everyone stay together. You'll be safer. Incoming symbiote.
Yeah, that's right. Step right into it. Oh, this finisher's so cool. Don't give brain concussions. Give spinal cord injuries. Okay, so this is, since this one's close to Peter's house, I want to do this one as Peter. Because then it kind of feels more personal to him. And I'm glad that you enjoyed being here, Pancake Lord.
Another nest. Last one was rough. 2 parts again? Don't freak out, Pete. Let's clean this place up. Gotta keep him away!
Left for 0 seconds without telling. I'm evil. Mwahahaha. Okay, actually, I guess another prediction I can make for Spider-Man 3. I don't think that they're going to do the Superior Spider-Man story. Because... oh, I can't show it. Well, the Superior Spider-Man suit is already in this game. And the reason why I think that means that they're not going to do Superior Spider-Man in the 3rd game is because when it came to the 1st game, they did actually talk about putting the black suit in the game, but they decided not to because they knew that they wanted to save that suit for a later time and actually tell the story behind the suit. So, as a result of that, that makes me think that they're not going to do Superior Spider-Man in the next game. Because then you think that they would have had the same mindset, where then they would have said, oh, well, we're not going to put the suit in the game because we want to save it for the third game, and actually make it part of the story. Okay, got the King in Black suit. So yeah, that was the last nest.
That's the last nest. Time for the city to start healing.
Yes. Alright, here we go. Not to brag, but Spider-Man beat me up. That's funny. Alright, final mission.
Central Park Reservoir.
The water system.
Pumping goo everywhere, adding more and more people to the hive mind.
All those symbiotes get out of Manhattan.
Goodbye, Earth. Hello, planet Goo. The meteorite is the source of all the power, right? Creating goo, creating symbiotes. But it was useless until Harry repaired it.
Yeah. And that particle accelerator is what damaged it in the first place. Cut off a piece at low power.
Right, so what if we crank the power up? Like way past 11?
Might destroy it.
And free everyone connected to the hive mind.
Theoretically.
But that reservoir's gotta be mobbed with symbiotes. And you know Harry's not gonna let that rock out of his sight.
Unless he sees something he wants more. Me. Just, you know, for illustrative purposes.
That's actually pretty
Harry's still
funny.
Harry. He thinks he's healing the world. But the dream isn't complete without
His best friend beside him.
I can lead Harry away from the meteorite.
And I can handle all the symbiotes.
While I grab the space rock. For illustrative
Yeah,
purposes.
it's funny how Peter says that and then MJ
Fire up
says
the
it.
accelerator? No more hive mind. World saved. We all get churros?
Pete,
Yeah, churro sounds good.
what Connor said about Harry being too far gone. If you can't save him, are you
It won't
ready?
come to that. You two will be able to destroy the rock in time. Let's heal the world.
Yes,
For real this time.
let's be greater together.
So the meteorite is somewhere in that thing?
So are Harry and his friends.
Here. I figured you could use a sonic touch.
They're just standing there.
Menacingly! I'm so used to that clip that I actually legitimately thought that Miles was gonna say that.
Come on, bro. We're the Spider team.
Don't anyone forget it.
You'll come back when the MJ mission is over.
Hey, buddy. You gonna sit in there and play with your pet rock all night? It's you and me, Harry. Like we always wanted.
That shot looks so cool with that suit.
Our gift will finally be yours.
Here's the thing, though. You're gonna have to catch me first.
Okay, I will say it would have been cool if we had a chase mission where you're actually playing as Peter and you're swinging away from Venom. And then, like, if they really wanted to have the MJ mission here, eventually it would cut to a point where then you would start playing as MJ.
What was that? Dead end? No. Whoever dropped these flares, I hope they made it out.
So yeah, like, keep everything else the same, but it would have been cool if instead of starting out playing as MJ, you actually started playing as Peter, swinging away from Venom.
Oscorp. Norman must have guessed they left more than just flares behind.
That's not she was
Could not wait.
I do think it's cool that they put in an MJ mission, so that she also feels more involved. But still, it is a little bit weird. Funny challenge to do while playing this. Sing Am I Dreaming by Metro Booming till the mission is over.
Just a normal rock. I can also end the world.
Dude, that if I were to actually do that, that'd be such a funny out of context clip. You triple dog dare me.
They're gonna be all over me. Time to go.
I mean, legit, I do want to at least do it a little bit.
Feels alive. Gotta get out of here.
Am I dreaming? I don't feel I've lost. Oh man, why am I doing this? It's all too much. Why do I suddenly forget the lyrics? Oh yeah, I feel beaten, but I can't give up. Waking up, feeling like the only one. One of one, the only one. Kiss my mama on the forehead till she gives me the code red.
This side of this hellhole. Looks like the exit's just past that chopper.
This is going in Chaos Control Out of Context Volume 2. Am I dreaming? I don't feel I've lost. Am I dreaming? It's all too much. Okay, yeah, that's all me, but like... Alright, and surely we make it out, right? Nope! It's the big dude! We got rip-off Venom. Not even that, rip-off Riot. You'll never be the 6 months meme. Am I dreaming? I don't feel I've lost. Am I beaten?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we did it.
Time to go, Miles.
Yes, I can stop now.
You ready?
Alright, here we go. Everything has been leading up to this.
Pretty sure your +1 isn't invited to our high school reunion, Harry. Harry?
Interesting thing though, it's a very missable detail, but in that cutscene you could actually kind of see Venom use a tendril like a web.
This is where we became best friends.
Yeah. It is.
And now it's where we become brothers.
Oh yes, this was so cool. Doing this fight on the football field, just like the Ultimate Spider-Man game. TASM 3 got leaked. The leak shows this gameplay footage.
Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We were weak then.
But we had each other. What is she doing?
So yeah, Venom in this game is actually invulnerable to webs. Although since webs can heal you if you have an upgrade for it. Oh yes, here we go guys! Look at this! They recreated the meme of Venom dunking on Spider-Man. How cool is that?
You came over every single day after school. Even slept over after your mom got sick.
We couldn't feel like
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there. Always have been.
until we got sick again. You abandoned us while we were fighting for our
Spidey leave Venom Nutcrackers alone, dude.
feel like that to us.
Oh.
Giving you a chance, Pete.
Oh man. Yeah, this, on ultimate difficulty, this could definitely be rough.
Join us.
I'm actually surprised that like the first time I did this on ultimate difficulty, I actually managed to beat at least the first phase. Like this part. Fighting him as Peter. Like I did this without dying.
Did you forget about Flash kicking our asses for 4 years?
We were weak then.
But we had each other. He's infecting
Okay, so
every
yeah, I guess I shouldn't be in the air if I'm trying to dodge his attacks. Oh no.
You came over every single day after school. Even slept over after your mom got sick.
We couldn't feel like that.
Alright, I guess I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh great. But hey, yeah, the fact that I died, that's actually, if anything, a good thing. We didn't wait 5 years for this boss fight to be easy.
When you lost her, that day on the football field, I was there. Always have been.
Until we got sick again. You abandoned us while we were fighting for our lives.
I was trying to save you.
We
Another bonus gadget sack? Oh man. Here we go. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Guys, Tazin 3 looks so good!
Why do you keep fighting us?
You're not giving me a choice! Whoa, symbiote's dropping in. Stay calm! Take him out one at a time!
There we go. Got my focus bar.
Get free Harry with more anti-venom!
So yeah, here we see Venom's rage form.
We know what's best for you, for everyone. We gave you everything you ever wanted, and you threw us away.
I should have been better! I'm so sorry!
Well, now we're at the point of desperation where it's like, now he knows, oh man, I parried instead of dodged. But anyway, yeah, now that he knows that Peter's not going to be on his side, this is what we're resorting to now.
With your head, Harry! You're my best friend!
Then why don't you trust us?
I trust you, Harry! Not that thing you're wearing!
We are not.
Oh no.
You're stronger than the symbiote, Harry! Fight it!
Okay, so rage, well, symbiote surge mode webs don't do any damage to him, but it does make him flinch.
These guys? This anti-venom's gonna sting, Harry!
matter what you do to me, I'm never gonna heal the world with you. Not like this.
Yeah, very first time I heard Peter say that, I was just like, oh yeah, that's one of the best lines in the game already. Oh yeah, the wings. Dude, that was so cool. Venom looks like a dragon with the wings. And I had to do a double take when I saw that for the first time. I was just like, wait a second, where have I seen that before?
Yeah, well, they started it.
So yeah, King in Black reference.
Let's get this to the accelerator.
MJ, you hearing that?
Okay, you gotta admit though, the fact that Venom was able to take out Peter temporarily, even with the anti-Venom suit, that just goes to show how OP this Venom is. This might actually be the most OP adaptation of the character. Which, I mean, even before the game came out, I had a feeling he would be, because Black Suit Spider-Man was already pretty OP. So, if you take that stuff and apply it to Venom, then... yeah, that's definitely a recipe to be OP.
Trust me, don't want your future. I made a promise, Harry, that I'd fight for you.
You don't care about us. You don't know us.
I know you talked to your mom, just like I talked to my dad. Remember? What's she saying right now?
That we are so close.
I'm not gonna let Pete down, Harry.
He'll understand. This is his dream too.
Okay, I just went ham on him.
Heard enough about this nightmare. I'm waking you up.
Dude, I did that better than the Peter fight. Usually it's the opposite. Usually Miles versus Venom is the one that I struggle with.
Peter doesn't need you anymore. He has us now.
Also, Tony Todd, fantastic as Venom. I hope that those rumors that they're doing an R-rated animated Venom movie directed by Seth Rogen, who was the director of TMNT Mutant Mayhem, and that Tony Todd will voice Venom in the movie. I hope that's true.
You're not doing this for Pete. You're doing this for yourself.
You're holding Pete back. from us.
Took him away! What the hell are you talking about?
In the forest, we remember what you did.
Harry! Man, that's the symbiote talking, not you!
You were jealous. That's why.
Okay, so while we didn't get to really fight Venom in the city with both characters, like what the concept art showed, what we ended up getting was still really cool. I'm really happy with this.
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better! I just prefer you without the psycho alien on! Thought I clipped his wings! Doesn't matter if you like me or not! I'm here for you! Let's end this!
Alright.
We gave you our chance.
Okay, that's cool. Getting to see another alley-oop maneuver.
Harry! Pete?
Alright, now it's time for the quick time event.
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
I really think each final boss, at least from a gameplay perspective, managed to improve from the previous. I wouldn't say from story perspective though, because of course Miles Morales' final boss was not as impactful as the Doc Ock fight in the first game. But this is just as good. And I'd say even better. Because the fight was actually pretty hard. And the whole... Yeah, tag team time. Yeah, getting to see Venom with wings was just jaw-dropping. And also, I feel like this actually... This story thread of Peter having a personal connection with the villain, I think this worked better for Harry than it did with Otto, because like Harry, he has more of a connection with. That's his best friend. Hold on, photo mode time.
Fight, Harry! Fight! I can't. I'm done. You have to...
You have to kill us.
Okay, this shot goes hard. Venom with wings on top of the church. And gotta say, it's actually cool to see them not do the whole cliche of Venom being beaten by sound. The anti-venom is very different. I appreciate it.
I'm done. Either way, Pete.
We still have time?
No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you.
Because seriously, that scene,
Let's heal the world.
that shot of him on top of the church, that actually makes me think, yeah, they could have had the final boss take place inside the church and just use the bell to defeat him. But I'm glad that they didn't do that.
We're in business! Now, Pete!
Does MJ play COD? She very well could. But yeah, thank that Sable training. We did it.
Did we die?
I love you.
Oh no. Well, I don't heal him anyway.
I also love how they say, I love you to each other. Goes to show that they're like brothers. Be gone, 19 inches!
He's been gone vertical.
Peter has evolved into Mr. No Friends. So yeah, now the Venom symbiote's been destroyed. So that did actually lead me to think, oh, maybe we're not gonna get a Venom game after this. Because how would Harry get the symbiote again? Especially with him being in a coma. But I've heard other people point out, maybe because of the whole hive mind thing, Harry could wake up again because of the dormant symbiote.
Give me some room. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
And also, in that scene, first time I played this, I was so shocked. I was just like, are they actually killing Harry off? I really could not believe it, but I'm glad we actually saved him. Like, I think, sure, it would have maybe hit harder if Harry actually died, but I think the point of sparing him was that it's actually very poetic when you think about it, because it's like he couldn't save May, but he saved Harry. Also, this shot, gotta get a shot of this too. It's just like Arkham City, with Batman carrying Joker out of the Monarch Theater.
Harry.
Pulse is weak. We gotta move.
What have you done? What have you done to him? I'm sorry. I'm coming with you, wait.
And that was also awesome. How Norman blamed them for it. Despite what he was saying earlier.
There are traces of brain activity, but his chances of coming back are very slim.
The fact that Norman
Just keep
will blame anybody except for himself for what happened. Meanwhile, Peter always blames himself for the loss of May, and now all the stuff that happened in this game. I think that's going to make the contrast between the two characters very interesting to see play out in the third game. And this dude, Mark Rolston, nailed this part. The way he broke everything, and you could just feel the regret. When they shot this scene, Mark actually said after that they were done, some people on the team were actually asking him, "Are you good? Are you okay?" 4-year-olds when they don't get to watch Skibidi Toilet.
Tragedies tried to tear the city apart, but we somehow kept going.
Also, G Serum.
Sickness, evil, cataclysm. We are tired, anxious, stressed, numb, but we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what is normal? What if it no longer exists? Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you? In this ongoing series, I will be talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope you'll join me on this journey.
Now MJ's branching out.
This has been Mary Jane.
She's got her own podcast.
The new normal.
Take that, JJ. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting because that might actually mean in the third game we might actually hear MJ podcasts while we're swinging through the city.
Nice.
We did it, boys! We did it!
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Sad MJ model, quit. Yeah. I heard about that. I mean, I do hope she comes back for the third game. So maybe it's not like she's quitting entirely, but
Thanks again
yeah.
for the donation, Peter.
If she doesn't, I don't blame her. And yeah, the worst part is, this isn't even the first time she's dealt with this. Because a lot of people also attacked her over...
Immediately, and then I saw fire, and I was like, oh no!
Yeah, The Last of Us Part 2, as Abby, a lot of people attacked her for that too. So this is like the second time she's had to go through something like this.
Have you talked to Miles about?
Not yet. You ready? Miles. I've been meaning to talk to
Oh yeah.
She's raiding
I mean, I have been.
This was such a great way to cap off the game.
It's great. To talk.
I had a feeling that
Talks. I just haven't been talking to you about.
they'd probably make Miles
Pete.
like the main Spider-Man from this point forward. But yeah, seeing how they implemented that into the game, with Peter deciding to take a break, this was fantastic. He definitely deserved it.
It's a big city. I can handle it.
As long as I can still call you.
After everything he's been through throughout the past 10 years of being a superhero, he finally gets to just settle down for a bit.
Not now, but there'll come a time. I'm here for you. Always. Hey, bro. See you.
Beautiful shot to end the game on. Yes! This game was definitely worth the wait. Yeah, thanks a lot for stopping by, Pancake Lord. So yeah, when I say that this game was worth the wait, that's actually a very huge statement, considering there's never really been anything like this before. Like, I've never spent like 5 years, which is half of an entire decade, just speculating over a game, being really excited about it. Heck, the fact that like they didn't even outright confirm the game, but the fact that they put in a little post-credit scene in the first game basically confirmed it. But yeah, just the possibility of everything after playing through the first game and then seeing the post-credit scene tease that they were going to do Venom. Obviously I was hyped. Like, I'd say this game, I was hyped for this game more than anything else in my entire life. So to have those kind of expectations and then have it actually deliver, that's an accomplishment. I was really looking forward to seeing what Insomniac would do with the symbiote storyline, and they did not disappoint at all. They definitely did a great job paying homage to the things that make it so interesting, as well as putting their own spin on it. And gameplay-wise, I mean, I wasn't really asking for much, but they did implement some of the stuff that I wanted to see, like the black suit combat and also being able to play as both characters and having the web wings, new web swinging animations, and just better web swinging overall. And some improvements to the combat as well, like they added parrying.
I already own that.
Yeah, this game was just everything I've ever wanted. Like, I've said this before, but ever since I was like 10 years old, I've always wanted a Spider-Man game series where, like, you fight Venom and the Lizard. Like, Lizard first and then Venom.
Yeah, holy shit, we only saw you twice. And we did it on the...
So, like, Lizard would be the villain of the first game, and then maybe Venom would be, like, the villain of the third game, but we didn't even need, like, a whole series for that. We got them both in this game. And also, yes, the fact that we finally got a comic-accurate portrayal of Kraven that actually shows that he could be an S-tier Spider-Man villain. Incredible. And of course, Venom was great as well. Love the twist, how he wants Peter by his side instead of wanting to ruin his life. So good. Spider-Man 2. Yeah, and this. A lot of people speculated that Otto might have a cameo in this game where, like, maybe Peter would ask him about the suit or something. But yeah, this was awesome.
What do you want?
Especially since Sonic Kai kind of predicted this in that collab that we did.
Spider-Man.
That it might actually be Norman talking to Otto. And yeah, he was right.
Why?
And the fact that Norman is wearing green too, that's perfect. I love how it goes to show how twisted Otto is, how he just responds to him by saying, "Good."
We all have to experience loss. Even you, Norman.
What are you writing?
The final chapter.
Yep, that's right, the final chapter, baby! basically them confirming that Spider-Man 3 is going to be the last one. Also love this song. But yeah, that's actually going to be pretty sad though if Spider-Man 3 is going to be the last one, because that might mean it might be a very long time before we get another Spider-Man game again. Because chances are it would have to be from another development studio. So they would have to give the license to somebody else. Which is definitely going to take a long time to do. But hey, as I've said before, I'd rather the franchise end on a very high note. And that if we are not going to get another Spider-Man game for years and years and years, then it's going to be worth it. So yeah, all in all, I do actually think this game is better than the first. I had no doubt that they'd be able to top the first game, and they proved me right. Just the fact that we got to see the black suit arc in a video game. We got to see both Peter and Miles. We got to continue Peter's story with him dealing with the loss of May. It's all so good. They really did improve upon everything. So yeah, before this game came out, I did a collab where I was saying like, oh yeah, this game could definitely become one of the best video game sequels of all time. It might even become the best video game sequel of all time. And I was absolutely correct. I definitely think, in my personal opinion, this game has actually dethroned Sonic Adventure 2 from being the best video game sequel of all time. Also, hey Squiddy. So yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, you had a really good run, but your time has finally come to an end. Spider-Man 2 has the crown now. Yeah, another thing I gotta point out. So, yeah, of course, the whole thing with Harry Osborn being Venom. Okay, sorry, not sure if you could hear that in the background, but anyway. Yeah, the whole thing with Harry Osborn being Venom, that's actually been done before in the terrible 2012 Ultimate Spider-Man show, which, may I say, the fact that they had the audacity to name that show Ultimate Spider-Man, after what I believe to be the greatest comic book of all time, that is an absolute disgrace. But anyway, yeah, that show did actually do that. So I'm happy to see that we actually got a version of that story that actually makes sense within this game. Now this game finally proved that Harry Osborn being Venom can actually work. I guess another subject I could touch upon. I was thinking maybe doing a video about this. Maybe. That doesn't mean I will. But, yeah, another subject is the fact that it does seem like there is some evidence that proves that maybe, just maybe, Sony actually made Insomniac rush this game a little bit. Particularly because the third act was a little bit short-lived.
Yeah, I was tanking, I was healing myself most of the time.
And there is some, like, concept art stuff of, symbiotes attacking the Daily Bugle, which that's not actually in the game, but, of course, concept art does not mean that it's gonna be in the final game. But yeah, there's that. I mean, there's also the fact that Tony Todd confirmed that they only used 10% of his dialogue as Venom. But, yeah, apparently a lot of that other 90% was probably from what I mentioned earlier, where they were gonna have Miles, get a black suit, which I'm glad that they cut that from the game. But another thing was that, when MJ became Scream, they were actually gonna have Tony Todd voice Scream. But then, they ended up not doing that, and it was still Laura Bailey voicing Scream. But, yeah, that might still lead to some cut content. The fact that they only used 10% of his dialogue. Because even considering that, I feel like, yeah, all that stuff would not be 90%. There would definitely have to be more. But who knows, maybe some stuff was cut for from the game because they want to save it for the right place for the right time. So maybe they're saving some of that stuff for, like, if Insomniac does a Venom game, they're saving it for that.
stuck on it for a bit. Like, they've been hitting Rage in part 3. Yeah, like, they're really close, because part 4, they'll learn it in, like, 2 days, probably, learn through. They've been blowing through this.
And I guess more evidence to point towards the game being rushed is that the fact that it did not have New Game Plus at launch and that it took like 4 months to get it. That might be some proof, considering the fact that Miles Morales actually had New Game Plus at launch. So a lot of us figured that the same would be present for this game, but it wasn't. Now, of course, part of the reason why it took so long to get New Game Plus was because of the massive hack that Insomniac faced, but that's besides the point. So, was the game rushed? Maybe. It is possible. But I think even if they did rush the third act of the game, I think it still turned out well. It still feels like they were able to tell the story that they wanted to tell, even if they did have to cut some stuff.
No talking.
But of course, with all that being said, I definitely hope that for Spider-Man 3, Sony will give Insomniac the time that they need. So if they need to delay the game, definitely let them do that. But yeah, I guess one other thing to point towards this game being rushed is possibly just the fact that Sony would have really needed this game to come out in 2023. Because they had nothing else coming out in 2023. So they really needed a big release. So, even if it meant sacrificing Spider-Man, they were willing to do it. Because money. So that could potentially be some evidence as well. But yeah, like I said, we don't know for sure, but it is a possibility. Like, of course, I'm not gonna rule it out. But, yeah, until we actually hear something from, like, an Insomniac developer, where they actually confirm that Sony rushed them, unless somebody actually speaks up and says something about it, yeah, that's just the side of the fence I'm gonna be on. Like, I'm just gonna be in the middle, where I'm gonna be like, yeah, sure, it's a possibility, but yeah, I'm not gonna rule it out, but I'm not gonna say that it's actually true either. Okay, 1 second.
about to find out how froggy.
Alright. I was just texting Sonic High about doing our late night stream.
Can you handle it? Ah. Yeah, the trash plate. Yeah, that's what I assumed. Was it a trash plate though? You know, she were having a deep conversation.
Okay, let me think. Is there anything else I want to talk about in regards to Spider-Man 3?
Alright, okay, that makes more sense now. I'm surprised she was
Oh yeah, so of course in the post-credit scene after this, after these credits, they do show Cindy Moon, aka Silk. So I guess it's a possibility that Silk will be playable in Spider-Man 3, which, yeah, I will admit, first time around, I felt a little bit mixed about that, because it's kind of like, there's gonna be like 3 of them now. That's a little weird. But I mean, I'm okay with it. I mean, after all, this game is not just called Spider-Man 2 because it's a sequel to Spider-Man PS4. It's also called Spider-Man 2 because it's about 2 Spider-Men. My mic's still on, right? Okay, yeah. So, yeah, that did get me thinking, oh, well, if that's the case, maybe there will be, like, 3 playable characters in Spider-Man 3. So, like, you'll have Peter, Miles, and Venom, maybe?
Oh man. Yeah.
But, doing Silk, yeah. That was surprising, but I'm definitely, open to seeing what they do with her, since Silk has never really been in a Spider-Man adaptation before. So this is gonna be a first. And, also, yeah, to be brutally honest, I am really happy that they are not doing Spider-Gwen. Yes, Spider-Gwen is still good for the Spider-Verse movies, but like, leave it relegated to that. We don't need them to do stupid brand synergy stuff. Especially since, like, it really feels like, basically since 2014, like, all of the other stuff outside of the MCU has just felt like shameless advertisements for the MCU. So it's like, oh, they're doing a Civil War movie? Well, let's do Civil War 2. And all those terrible Disney XD cartoons. Yeah, those are just to name a few things. But, yeah, it does actually feel like we're getting out of that era now. Which, in a way, I guess, that kind of means that the fall of the MCU has kind of been a good thing, because now it feels like this has finally allowed people to get more creative freedom, since we're getting a whole bunch of Marvel games now, and like, even the Spider-Man comics are making a comeback, where we got the Ultimate Spider-Man, the new Ultimate Spider-Man run, and we also got the Spectacular Spider-Man being done by Greg Weisman, who was actually the creator of the Spectacular Spider-Man. So yeah, stuff outside of the movies is actually starting to become successful and bring its own ideas to the table again, which I definitely missed that era of Marvel. So the fact that we're getting it back feels really good. But yeah, that's why I'm happy that they're not doing Spider-Gwen. Because doing Spider-Gwen would have just felt like they were just cashing in on the hype of the Spider-Verse movies and just doing brand synergy. So I'm really happy that they're doing Silk instead.
How? When? I didn't think we were that close, though. I was like, oh shit, literally after Q.
So yeah, playing as Peter, Miles, and Cindy, that could definitely be interesting. If they do end up going that direction, I would definitely look forward to it. Although I don't think they're gonna have Cindy be in a relationship with any of the Spider-Men, because, well, for one, Peter's too old for her, and two, Miles already has Haley. I mean, it is possible that maybe they could do a love triangle story arc with Miles, but honestly, I wouldn't want to see them do that. I want to see Miles stay with Haley.
production? Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, if anything, them not being tied to Silk in a relationship sense, if anything, that would be considered like a change from the source material. So, yeah, that'd still be something that'd be cool to see play out.
Yeah.
Just seeing them all as friends.
It is pretty good.
It is hard to imagine how they're gonna top this game, though. It's definitely not impossible, but it's just hard to imagine.
Yeah, Uchi fed me a lot of that pickle comment. He lives on it now. We did. That was the plan. And then,
Okay, I think we're getting close to the end of the credits. But yeah, considering that Spider-Man PS4 was my favorite game of all time, and how this is better, yeah, this is my favorite game of all time now. All the web swinging mechanics, traversal stuff is like a big reason for it, but also, something that really surprised me about this game is the fact that all of the side content in the game did not feel like side content at all. It just felt like everything was part of the bigger picture. I've never really played a game that has ever felt like that before. So, yeah, that's like another one of those big surprises that just makes this, my personal favorite game of all time. So yeah, like every single time I do a playthrough of this game, I go for 100% completion, and I don't do that for any other game. Oh yeah, I guess another thing to mention. So, yeah, I definitely don't think Insomniac is done with Venom. We're definitely gonna get a follow-up to his arc in a future game, like Spider-Man 3, or maybe even Venom getting his own game. And I like that aspect of this game. It actually makes it feel more like comics, where it's like, yeah, this is just like the origin story for our version of Venom, this new take on the character, and now that you've seen his new beginning, you'll get to see what we're gonna do with him afterwards. So we might see Venom become an anti-hero later. And that would be really cool to see. But yeah, here we go. Haley and Miles' date.
Haley, hi. Hope you're hungry. Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay?
Yeah, he finished his essay.
Some guy in Harlem. Probably seen him volunteering in the city, helping out his city council mom, and trying to live up to his hero dad.
Oh yes, this moment. This is so cool. They paid homage to the scene from Miles Morales. Yay!
Hi. Miles, Haley, this is Albert.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh, and this is my daughter, Cindy.
Alright. Congratulations, you've finished the main story in New Game Plus. Great job, hero. Okay, anyway, I can turn off that, thing now.
What's up, New York?
Oh yeah. So yeah, where are the rest of the spider bots? 4 of 4, 3 of 3, 3 of 3, 2 of 2. I can't see. 1 of 4, okay. Okay, I'm glad I left a little bit of stuff with the post game actually, because there is a little bit more dialogue at the end, where there's another Danica podcast. Yeah, here it is.
Welcome back, Danica Club. We did it. We survived the impossible. Drove back a friggin' alien invasion, and we did it together as heroes. The Spider-Men led the way, and every day New Yorkers rose to the challenge. Today I am so pleased to talk with one of those heroes, author, journalist, and avid motorcyclist. Please welcome Mary Jane Watson.
Thanks, Danica. Please call me MJ.
MJ it is. So, I ate up your book about Symkaria in a single sitting. Thank you for giving this to the world. It's so important. I heard we're going to get even more of your words in the form of a new project. Can you tell us more about it?
Happy to. I've been thinking a lot about what's really important. Nothing will make you rethink your life like a citywide alien invasion, right?
Relatable.
And I realized how important the truth is. I started a podcast called The New Normal. I don't know where New York is headed, but I'm looking forward to finding out. With all of you out there. I want to be honest and report what's really happening in the city. Straight up. No exaggerations, no clickbait, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. When you let that junk creep in, it takes over the truth. Warps it into something else, like a
symbiote.
Mary Jane Watson, everybody. Any last notes you'd like to leave us with?
Stay safe out there. Oh, and if you have motorcycle insurance, make sure it includes a villain damage clause. I could feel the pain in your voice there. I'm working through it.
Danica Hart and Mary Jane Watson signing off.
Okay, where are the spider bots at? Wasn't there one under the bridge somewhere around here? Not the bridge, but this intersection. Yeah, I feel like there was one right here near this gas station. Hello, spider bots. Come out wherever you are. Oh, yes. Yeah, see, chat, it worked.
So by quitting back now, too?
Whoa, freaky. How did this get here? It's like a mystery. Oh, is there one here? In the park? Maybe there was, but I got it already. Oh, wait a second. Wasn't there a thing for spider bots being marked on your map? Okay, yeah, turning the map back on would be helpful. I actually didn't even notice that I had it off this whole time.
Can you smell the change, Lee? It's fresh and clean. A new day for this world. Staring down the face of the apocalypse offers a new perspective on life. Time to let go of old griefs. Rearrange priorities. While the world waited with bated breath to see if they would be his, New York stood tall and held the line. We did not acquiesce. After we take a moment to celebrate the freedom we fought so hard to retain, we must then turn our sights to the people responsible for putting us in harm's way to begin with. I'm talking about Oscorp and, of course, the Spider. You're going to hear a lot of conflicting reports and lies surrounding the events of last week, but let me assure you, this is still just the facts here. So let's lay them out. Spider-Man was seen wearing a black suit. Then a monster appears wearing a similar suit. is claiming it's Spider-Man's fault for stealing Oscorp's research. That doesn't surprise me. But Oscorp needs to be held accountable for creating these damn creatures in the first place. This is what happens when corporations try to play God and individuals overreach. Of course, hoping for legal ramifications for wrongdoers is like hoping for an ice cream shop in the desert. We must not forget where the blame lies. We can't forgive evil. But for now, enjoy life. We're lucky to have it.
Oh, we moved way away from it. Okay, I'm gonna place a marker right here so that I know not to go outside there. Wait. There we go. I knew there was one underneath here.
For the collection.
Only one word comes to mind when I look at this one. Sensational. Yeah, that's really cool. Alright, now there's just one more in Brooklyn. Downtown Brooklyn. Oh man. Oh, there it is.
They're in trouble. Better help.
There's another one? Underneath here?
Everybody staring me down.
Superior craftsmanship on this one. Okay, so that's all of them here. Now, where else? Okay, 2 of 2. 3 of 3. 1 of 3. Huh? What do you mean district complete? Oh, downtown Brooklyn, right. Okay, going too far. Here we go.
No way is that a flaming skull, right?
Yeah. High-tech masterpiece. This one's got spirit. Here we go. I know where this one's at. Flip side spider bot. This one would make Genki flip. Quite the machine. Okay, so that's all of them, right? Oh no, one more? Yeah, there's supposed to be a cube here. The thing that Miles left behind. And Miles Morales, but I guess that just doesn't show up in New Game Plus, maybe? Because I don't think it was there in my last playthrough either. Wait. Oh wait. Did I have the wrong church? Yeah, probably. Oh wait, I see one. There we go.
Check you out.
Huh, this one's more of a bird than a spider. Okay, so we got the one in Hell's Kitchen. Oh yes. Also, by the way, I'm pretty sure the web wings are actually different on this suit. That's a cool detail.
No way. They even got the eyebrows right.
There's only one question I have about this one. Why? Yeah. Okay. Where's the last one? Midtown, okay. Hey, Pancake Lord. Yeah, we got one spider bot left. And I actually let all the credits play. Yeah, no, don't worry, Pancake Lord. This is kind of normal for me. Okay, it is some... Oh! It's on my map.
Didn't realize they make guitars that small.
Love the punk rock energy of this one.
Got it! The message was using some kind of qubit-based algorithm, but I built a decoder table, which was actually kind of genius of me because...
Cool. What does the message say?
It's an address. Looks like an old subway terminal. Been out of service since the 80s. Think it's a trap?
Nah, doesn't have a trappy vibe.
What kind of vibe then?
I have no idea, and that's what scares me. I'll come back for them.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that symbiotes can still show up in, like, the post-game. I mean, maybe that's non-canon. But still. Alright, here we go.
Genki, you seeing this?
Bro, what the hell is happening?
The way he said that was funny. And I love how the subtitles spell it out as all one word. But yeah, this character was actually supposed to be in Across the Spider-Verse, but she got cut.
I'm just a bartender who does favors for people every now and then. And I've learned that rogue spider bots are dangerous and bad.
So it's nice that we at least got to see her in this. Also, wearing the Across the Spider-Verse suit for this is pretty fitting.
We can always count on you to do the right thing.
You're welcome.
And if Miguel comes looking for these, tell him finders keepers.
Wait, who's Miguel?
What the hell was that?
I wish I knew.
How does he not know Miguel didn't take Brawl?
MJ.
Hey, just wanted to let you know you got a package here at the house.
Okay.
Different,
Garage for you. It's from
different universe.
Oh, interesting. Thanks for letting me know.
Alright.
Break time's over.
I'll see you around, Pancake Lord. So yeah, now we just have the last EMF mission. Oh yeah, I can turn the mini-map off again.
What's this? Plants and a thumb drive? They say you should never plug in a drive of unknown origin. But I know Norman, I think.
Peter! I put this together for you because I knew when we got through this crazy time, whenever we got through it, I wanted you to have these. And I wasn't positive I'd be here to give them to you myself.
Harry.
After the Emily May Foundation was destroyed by Craven's hunters, I went to see what I could recover before it got boarded up. In the box, you'll find a piece of bark from my mom's tree and one of May's blossoms. And I thought, if you gene splice them together, you might get a hardy enough plant to produce seeds.
Oh. Well, okay.
This one's very hard. Ah, so close. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, I need to see. Okay. Let me think. Oh. Man, almost. Okay. I have an idea. Now, okay, yes, I can get a blue one. Green. I'd also need green for that. So no, that doesn't work. Okay, white. Okay. Green. Blue. No. Yes, I did it. Whew.
I knew you could do it, Pete. Now, you know those little bee drones we salvaged from the field studies? We just leveraged their relocation data sets to plant those seeds around the city.
You're some kind of genius, Harry Osborn. Let's get those bees working.
I know. It'll be years before we see the results. And who's to say where you and I will be a week from now, let alone years from now? Which is why I did this simulation to show you. So Emily and May will live on in the city, and of course, in us. I love you, Pete. I really do. And I know the Foundation didn't end up going the way I'd hoped, but there's still no one I'd rather have tried to win. I bet by the time you get this, we'll have already started a new foundation. Just me and you. From scratch. Go us.
Go us.
Oh, one last thing. I got a little something for you. We're in good health. Look.
All right. All right. We did it 100%. Yay. But we're not quite done yet. Yeah, TASM 2 suit. I believe Trinity Church is in the financial district. Alright, yeah, I don't know where Trinity Church is. And I don't even know if that Easter egg is in New Game Plus, so... To cap off the game, let's do our usual visiting the grave.
You would not believe the month I've had, Pops. Flying solo now. Trying to earn it, Mrs. Parker.
So yeah, when you visit the memorial for Finn at Trinity Church, Miles will say something like, "Trying my best to make a city will be proud of Finn." Yeah, let's fast travel. Switch to Peter. Alright, this is gonna be my final swing. Normally I do it at Trinity, not Trinity Church, but at the Freedom Tower, which is right there. But, yeah. I want to end the game on a different note, more somber note, because I think it's fitting. So, yeah, our final swing is just going to be visiting Aunt May's grave. Woo!
That's right! Focus on the big, loud Spider-Man! Why couldn't this have happened when I'm not busy?
Alright, here we are.
Hell of a son you raised, Jeff.
Can't make my marker go away. Alright. And now we pay our respects to Aunt May and Uncle Ben.
Parker Luck's back with a vengeance.
And with that, the game is done. So yeah, thanks to everybody who's been with me on this journey. Going through my favorite video game franchise. We have learned to be greater together. So yeah, there's really nothing else to say. So yeah, I guess that'll be the end of the stream. So I'm gonna do what Peter's doing in this game, where I'm actually gonna take a break from streaming for a bit. Like if there's still Splatoon stuff, like a Splatfest or something, I'll stream that. But I mean, yeah, maybe for a little while I'm taking some time off, but I will return eventually. And I'll even start streaming other games that are not Splatoon or Spider-Man related. So yeah, it's been an absolute blast replaying this series, and I'm really glad that I got to share the experience with all of you. So until then, I'll see you all next time.